Olympics contests have been finished some weeks ago. Not some weeks ago, some days ago. In this world, most of the countries had a great news in these days, that was about Olympics. But one country, that is our own country, which had a news about Olympics on those days. Olympics comes only after 4 years, like Kerala's Mamankam. So many years ago, one Mamankam was happening in Kerala when kings were ruling Kerala. It comes only after 12 years. If it comes only after 12 years, that has to be a great news. So many kings had a lot of desires to become the chairperson of Mamankam. It is a great festival which happens after every 4 years. That is the festival of Kerala only. It was happening after every 12 years, but Olympics happens after every 4 years. Even if it is so, it is not the festival of Kerala. It is not the festival of India. It is the festival of more than 200 countries in this earth. Around 206 countries were contesting in this Olympics. So that had to be a great news. But India had a great news, especially Malayalam papers, Kerala papers hadn't shown more value on those days. What is called reporting? What is proper reporting? So many times I may have told, black is to be told as black and white is to be told as white. That is very simple theory for news reporting. In black, some white has reached there. It is to be told how many percentage of, how much of black has been immersed into white. Same way, in white portion, if there is a black dot or that kind of black's approach, sometimes it may be only a little. Even if it is so, it is to be told this much of black is lying in this white area. That is the simple theory of reporting. If it is so, on those days that had to be a great news for Indian newspapers, also for Kerala newspapers. I am from Kerala. I am doing this YouTube sitting in Ernakulam. Why didn't they get it as a great news? Simple answer is nobody got medals in Olympics. Somebody may say one silver medal got. Some others may another 5 bronze medals they have got. Aren't you? Or I am also from India, so I have to be ashamed to say that India has got 1 silver medal, so I have to be happy. India has got 5 bronze medals, so I have to be happy. If I am happy, I have to be told about myself as a fool, because India is the greatest country in this earth when compared with the population. 145 crore people are living in India. According to that population, how many medals have to be got? Before searching about how many medals India had to be got, I shall just say about the last hour of Olympics. That time one news came in some of the TV news. That is, US got first place in Olympics, defeating China. Is it in news? There is a proverb in Malayalam that is, പൊന്നെടുക്കുന്നിടത്ത് പൂച്ചക്കെന്ത് കാര്യം. I don't know its exact English proverb. Even if its approximate translation is പൊന്നൊരുക്കുന്നിടത്ത് പൂച്ചക്കെന്ത് കാര്യം. What is therefore a cat to do at the place wherever gold is being melted? Gold is being melted and made to the form of a golden garland or golden anything. At the place of making golden jewelries, in that workshop, cat doesn't have a duty. So, in Malayalam we say, പൊന്നൊരുക്കുന്നിടത്ത് പൂച്ചക്കെന്ത് കാര്യം. This much of great population India is having. But what is therefore India to do in Olympics? Shameful. Modi is ruling India the 3rd time. First term he finished completing 5 years. Next 2nd term he completed with another 5 years. Now he is with the 3rd time. has to be ashamed. What kind of progress he has given to India because of his ruling? In which place India is great when compared with India's population? More than 200 countries are there. More than 206 countries contested in Olympics. Those countries' population is only a little when it is being compared with India's population, 145 crore. We were saying about one improper news which happened at the last hour of Olympics. That was America defeated China and got first in Olympics. That is in the news. Last contest was not in between China and America. At the last moment, America didn't defeat China and they got first place. Last contest was basketball contest. In that contest, China had not a team. Basketball final was happening only with America to another country, not with China. If it was with China, we were able to say US defeated China. From the first day itself, America, China, France, this kind of some countries were reaching in first place or second place or third place or fourth place, and it had some changes nearest days. Final day, we can recognize who will have more medals. It is not one contest. Sometimes it may be football contest only. We can say last day one country will defeat another country, and the country which defeated the country has been failed. We can say. Otherwise, some other contests may be at the last moment. Sometimes it may be 100-meter race, or sometimes it may be table tennis final, or sometimes it may be some other contest. Then we were able to say America defeated America defeated China. Here, China's last contest had happened so many hours ago. Afterwards, America's last contest was about in between. Last contest was in basketball. In that basketball, China had in the contest. They were not playing in that game on final. So earlier, hours ago, whatever medals China had got, that will be continuing. At the last moment also, China recognized it. If China had got 40 goals, it will be up to the time of the completion of basketball also, because so many hours ago, China's last contest had been finished. But America's last contest, that was in basketball, it hadn't been finished. That was the last contest of Olympics also. So this kind of improper news shouldn't be told, and they shouldn't spoil time like this. Some TV news, I could hear some ladies were saying this kind of improper news. I could hear it. When I watched one channel, one lady was giving this kind of one news. So within seconds, I changed that channel in another one channel. Sometimes one man also may have told this kind of improper news. What is the meaning of a good news reporting? What is news? Simple answer is, we can say, if one dog bites a man, that is in the news. Instead of that, one man bites a dog and that dog dies. It should be called as it should be an example of news. That is a news. In Olympics, greatest news India had to write, or Kerala Malayalam papers had to write, is 145 crore people are living in India, but India has got only one silver medal and 5 bronze medals only, and no gold medals. America has got 40 gold medals. China also got 40 gold medals. But when compared with the silver medals and bronze medals, America has total of 126 medals. What is the population of America? When compared with India's population, their population is in between 20 crore or 30 crore. It is only a little. Even if it is so, they got 126 medals, including 40 gold medals. China also got 40 gold medals. But when compared with the total medals, they couldn't reach 126 medals, so they reached in the second position. According to population, India had to get more than 126 medals, including 40 gold medals. China is the second country of the world when compared with the population. They really reach in that position. Always, most of the Olympics, China gets first place or second position or third position, always, most of the time. If their population is that much, they give that kind of result also. But why can't India give this kind of result? How sorrowful matter it is. Prime Minister has to have its responsibility. Its cabinet has to have its responsibility. Senior leaders of sports of India, India's senior leaders of national leaders of sports, games, they too had to have responsibility. When we say the responsibility from President, Prime Minister to then cabinet to senior leaders, sports leaders, of national leaders, its last moment we have to say its responsibility is with each and every sports person. How much of money India has spoiled for this kind of people. More than 4 years, they practiced for it. But what did they get? Saint Lucia is a country, I think its population is not 145 crore. In India, more than 30 states are there and more than 8 union territories are there. Kerala is one of the state. Its population is also 3.5 crore. India's population is 145 crore. Kerala's population is India's population is 145 crore and Kerala's population is more than 3.5 crore. I told about St. Lucia. They don't have 1 crore population also. I don't know the exact population of St. Lucia. Even if it is so, from remembrance, I can say it is 17 lakh. Don't oppress me saying that you have told 17 lakh. That is not the exact population. I do know. Approximate population I have told. Sometimes 1 lakh I may have told more, or 2 lakh I may have decreased. Don't hold that 17 lakh number and don't criticize me. Remember, their population is only a little. In Kerala, 14 districts are there. One district will have approximate population of 24 lakh. Approximate. Lucia's population is, St. Lucia's population is 17 lakh. From that country, they got 1 gold medal. If they have got gold medal from this much of small population, how many medals India had to get? From Kerala also more than 14 had to be got, because 14 districts are there. Approximate population of one district is 24 lakh. St. Lucia's population is 17 lakh. If from Kerala this much of medals have to be got, then from India how much of medals have to be got? More than 30 states are there and more than 8 union territories are there. I am really worried in which place India has progress because of the ruling of Narendra Modi. In sports level, how much of immaturity India is having? How much of downside India is lying? In space, other countries have a lot of progress. In sports, other countries have a lot of progress. In cinema field, other countries have a lot of progress. In physics, in chemistry, in Nobel Prize, all achievements are from achievements other countries are getting. But India, what do they have? In that level, India has to get progress. We have to have proper proud about our own country. For that purpose, Narendra Modi Prime Minister has to change India. Okay, now you realized what is news and how did they hide proper news. If one fellow gets one silver medal or bronze medal, these two medals they have got. India didn't get golden medal this year. If it is being got, they will have a lot of awards, a lot of cash awards, a lot of achievements. Those times all, these leaders had to realize and teach the people, this man got these certain people have got a silver medal or bronze medal or that kind of medal, but it is only a little. That is not good. We have to have progress in sports field. That kind of one simple advice every leaders had to give. Nobody has given. Nobody has shown the proper truth. So now you realized what is news. News is not America defeated China. That is the news. India got one silver medal and one bronze medal. That shouldn't be a news. India has 145 crore population. Even if it is so, India has got one silver medal and five bronze medal only. What is the reason? That had to be real news. Now, I would like to ask you one question. You don't know the exact fact, because of that something is lying in your brain. You will be giving one improper answer when I ask one question. Now I am going to ask you one question. If I have asked you a question, everybody knows its answer. Everybody. So, if I have asked that question, you have to keep my video in pause for some seconds. Afterwards, you have to give answer. Again, you have to restart my video. Now, I am going to ask question. So many creatures are there in this world. In those creations, one animal that is called cheetah, that is having high speed when compared with other animals, other birds, other creatures which is living in sea or water, or other creatures which is in ground level or anywhere. But my question is, in human being, everybody knows one name. When we say about 100-meter race or 200-meter race or 400-meter race or 100-meter hurdles, everybody knows that name. Everybody knows. So keep my video in pause for some seconds and give answer. Again restart my video. I think all of you have given answer for that question. I know your answer. Your answer is P.T. Usha. I am asking you one question. All of you have got one answer, that is P.T. Usha. Why didn't you say about the person who is staying in front of your house? That may be one Tommen or Gopalan. Or why didn't you say about the person who is staying right side of your house? That may be one Abdullah or Pachu. Or why didn't you say about the person who is living in your back side of your house? It may be Ramesh or it may be Devasi. Why didn't you say about the person who is living in your left side of your house? It may be Ausep, it may be Gopalan. You didn't say about the name of these persons and you told the name of P.T. Usha. What is the speed of P.T. Usha? And what is the speed of the person who is living very near to your house, or sometimes it may be in your house, sometimes it may be your son, sometimes it may be your father, sometimes it may be your brother, sometimes it may be your husband, sometimes it may be your relative, sometimes it may be your neighbor. I told their approximate names: Ausep, Gopalan, Pachu, Ramesh, Abdullah, Muhammad, Sali, Ausep. Why didn't you say? What is the speed of your son or your brother or your father? In Olympics, who is the fastest runner of 100-meter race? What is their speed? Approximate range is, for completing 100 meter, they take 9.58 seconds or 9.62 seconds or 9.78 seconds. That is their range. Up to 9.7 or 9.75 they finish. 9.58 also somebody has finished. In this Olympics, when 100-meter race of men, when it finished, next day one newspaper told, showing the photo of these men, and one heading they gave, its Malayalam is Kannu Chimmaruthu. And it means, I don't know its exact English, even if approximate translation is, when you look to their contest, we frequently close our eyes for slight seconds. If we divide 1 second with 10 or 100 or 1000, 1 minute second we may close our eyes. That too shouldn't happen. In that heading, they are indicating that too shouldn't happen. If it happens, you will lose one contest. Because 100-meter race completing speed of men is 9.58 or 9.66 or 9.72 or 9.78. That is the range. What is the speed of P.T. Usha? P.T. Usha is the fastest one of the four fastest women's list. P.T. Usha is there. In one Olympics, she got 4th place. Next day, one newspaper wrote in Malayalam, P.T. Ushayക്ക് തലനാരിഴയ്ക്ക് വെങ്കലം നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. It means its approximate translation is, I don't know the exact translation, its approximate translation is, P.T. Usha lost bronze medal only for the width of a minute hair. We know the width of a diameter of a hair. We have hair. Its diameter we know. I am not telling about length. Its diameter is very minute. For that minute diameter, minute unit, P.T. Usha lost bronze medal. Her greatest speed, fastest running speed is 11.35. So I told, why didn't you say about the name of your neighbor, Muhammad, Gopalan, Pachu, Ausep, or why didn't you say about the relatives or your people who are living in your own home also? We can come to their speed. When compared with the 100-meter race, India is not a greatest country. Other countries, men are getting always prize. At the time of P.T. Usha's time, women got some more progress when compared with the other countries' women. So, P.T. Usha could reach 4th position in that Olympics. It may be 1984 or 84. It may be 84. I don't know exact year. Okay. I told in 100-meter race, Indian men are not great. So they can't contest in Olympics. And in all fields, Indian athletes are not eligible to contest with other countries. Because of that, they got only 1 silver medal and 5 bronze medals only. But Indian fastest man is having a speed of 10.25 seconds. Indian men are not fastest runners in this world. Even if it is so, their speed is 10.25. So, if P.T. Usha contests with these men, how far she will be? How much she will be defeated? India is Not a greatest country in 100-meter race of men, I told you it. More than 200 countries are there in this Olympics. 206 countries have been contested in different contests. And I told India is not a great country in 100-meter race also. From India, this much of men are there. From all countries, how many men will be there? Okay, just stop this. We can't imagine Indian men and Olympian P.T. Usha. We shall come to state level contests. What is the speed of a Kerala's fastest man? He has great speed. If P.T. Usha runs with him, she will be defeated. Kerala type, more than 30 states are there. More than 8 union territories are there. So, where is the position of P.T. Usha? If it is the state of runners in India, these kind of states will be in more than 200 countries also. So, we can't compare P.T. Usha with the world men's team and Indian men's team, other countries' men's team, Kerala state men's team, other states' men's team. I again come to down and I say other contests are there in university level. There's those men's speed is greater than P.T. Usha. P.T. Usha will be defeated there. Don't compare with the university level contests. Come to down and think about college level contests. There also their speed is great and P.T. Usha will be defeated there. Come down to school level. School level is also divided into super seniors, seniors, juniors, subjuniors. I don't waste time and I don't say the speed of super seniors. You know, she will be defeated if Kerala state school children runs with her. So don't think about Kerala state super seniors school children. Come down to seniors of Kerala state students. Then come back. There also she will be defeated. Come back to juniors. I don't describe about juniors. Come to the last level of school children, that is subjunior. Their speed is also great when compared with P.T. Usha's speed. But these children, where are they now? They are Pachu, they are Ahmad, they are Gopalan, they are Ramesh, they are Ausep. They are working as carpenters, they are working as masons, they are working as iron workers, they are working as helpers, they are working as coolies. What did P.T. Usha get? P.T. Usha got awards. So many lakhs she got. So many crores she got. So many cars she got. So many positions she got. so many schools she got, so many great positions they got. But our nearest neighbors, most of them are having great speed. Why did I say this? I started with what is news, what is in the news. One proverb type, one word I told you, if there is black, black is to be told as black. And if there is white, white is to be told as white. In white, black has been immersed. Black has been mixed. We have to say this much of percentage, this much black has been mixed, or white has been slightly mixed in black. Exact has to be told. Exact truth has to be told. Some improper news happened because of that. Some media told. First time when I started this YouTube video, I told somebody gave news. US defeated China. There was no need for giving that kind of news. Or India is so great country. India has got 1 silver medal and 5 bronze medal. Is that a news? No. That shouldn't be news. Exact news. India has 145 crore people. Even if it is so, they didn't get gold medal. They got 0 medal, 0 silver, gold medal, and 1 silver medal, and 5 bronze medal only. St. Lucia is having a population of not 145 crore, not 3.5 crore, not 1 crore, only 17 lakh. There also they got 1 gold medal. These are called news. This kind of news had to be given. Again, I told about P.T. Usha. I asked one question and I told your answer. Everybody gave me answer P.T. Usha. And I told, why did you say the name of P.T. Usha? Why didn't you say the name of one Pachu or Gopalan or Rameshan or Marcos or Ausep or Andoni? Realize the fact. Black is to be told as black and white is to be told as white. That should be the preliminary study of news reporting. We shall admire her. How we will admire her? She is the fastest woman of women. In so many women, she is fastest, that's only. But greatest runners are there in men. They have nothing. They haven't got lakhs. They haven't got crores. They are living like coolies, carpenters, masons, iron workers, or that kind of hard work they do, and one day they die. Nobody knows them. We have to rise them up. If we are having sportsman spirit, which contest you will see? Will you see P.T. Usha's contest with other women, or will you see the contest of subjunior school boys of Kerala? If I am having sportsman spirit, I will see the contest of subjunior boys of Kerala school boys, because they reach so fast. Okay. I told what is news, what shouldn't be news. Because of improper news, somebody loses their life and somebody is being heroine. This isn't called women empowerment. Always women empowerment people are saying, we have everything. We have all abilities. One woman may have driven auto rickshaw. 10 women may have driven bus. 100 women may have driven flight. They say we know everything. We have everything. They are making pollution. Kerala is called the country of God's own country. But it is polluted now with two type of people. One is these people who is saying women empowerment always. Wearing improper dress. Some of them. I don't say all women are wearing improper dress. But in this era, some women are wearing some kind of dress showing their armpit, showing their breasts half part or its half part, quarter part, or they show their stomach or navel, or they show their thighs, or wearing half skirt, or it's half skirt, or it's half skirt, and wearing this kind of dress, climbing into bike or scooter or two-wheeler, showing inside of thighs also. So pollution is happening because of sound and also with the eyes and also with the smell. Don't make menstrual dirty smell. Do you think men like this? Men has got bored seeing these kind of things. Everywhere it is happening. So, in this era, which man is having erection at the time of sexual intercourse? Does it happen? Earlier, years and years ago, if one woman, I am not saying about woman, one wife removes her dresses, her husband will have sexual desires and good sex would have happened on years ago. But nowadays, erection, it has gone away from most of the men. And most of the men, most of the couples don't have children. And somebody is getting, someone is going out very quickly. Anyway, some of them don't have children. Erection doesn't happen. Why? Whatever one bridegroom has to see in his first days of marriage, that had been seen so many days ago, so many months ago, so many years ago, because of this kind of showing ladies wearing this kind of dress. And lifting their legs, wearing this kind of half skirt or its half skirt or its half skirt. Nobody doesn't have shameful mentality. Because of that, in this era, which woman has beauty in her face? Beauty depends upon heart's purification. If heart is purified, it will be glittered in face. Without a reason, don't apply improper makeups. Don't apply makeup. You have to have natural beauty. This beauty comes from your heart. Your heart has to have purified one. In those good signs, one sign is shameful mentality. Slight shame. Slight shy has to have with a good lady. What do I mean means, I shall say one example. In our WhatsApp group, one type of video will come. In that video, so many photos will be there. Years and years ago, sometimes 50 years ago. However, we were living in this Kerala. It's special type of streets. It's a special type of post offices. It's a special type of vehicles. Those ones will show and how beauty those years. It will be showing in that video. I have seen that kind of 2-3 videos. In one video, they showed this kind of ambulance which had used years ago, street lights which had used years ago, streets which had used years ago, post office, and so many. And in between, one college they have shown. In that college, one good lady is coming to college wearing good skirt and blouse, full length skirt and full length blouse, with a shy mentality. Why is she having shy mentality? 3-4 boys are approaching her and begging for election. These men are contesting at college election. It was a college election time. KSU, SFI, MSF, AISF, this kind of so many students groups will be contesting on college election. One group of boys reached this girl and begging for voting for their own party. But she is so shy. She is trying to go away from there. She doesn't get angry. She doesn't like. One shy mentality she is having. So its downside. In that video they have written, can we see this kind of one beautiful lady in this era? No, we can't see. I told beauty is coming from heart. Heart has to have slight shy mentality. That is one of the sign of woman also. Okay, I don't describe more about it. I told about proper news. And now I would like to say, when I told about this news, I told about the pollution which is happening from today's women empowerment people. If they are having this kind of mentality, women can do everything, there shouldn't be separate contests for women. General contests have to be there. If there is 100 meter race, men can contest in that, women also can contest. Separate contest shouldn't be there. If there is a football, there women can contest, men can contest. There shouldn't be separate contest. Now I told the speed of P.T. Usha and the speed of Indian people, Indian men, and again I told the speed of Kerala men, and I told the speed of university men, and I told the speed of college men. Afterwards I told about school level contests. When I told about school level contests, I told about not super seniors, not seniors, not juniors. I told about the subjunior school children's speed I told. Okay. When I told about this newspaper, news reporting, it had a slight connection with women empowerment. So I would like to say something about some incidents which happened after Olympics also. After Olympics, cinema awards had been declared. Best film was Malayalam film. Its name is Aattam. There also, I don't describe more about Aattam. I have one series, cinema in Malayalam. But I don't keep it in my cinema in Malayalam series because it isn't that much great film. It is a film like K.G. George's Yavanika. Approximate Yavanika's story is also like this. But when compared with Yavanika, Aattam is lying some more downside. But its scenario is good. Now I am not saying about, and he is having cinematic treatment. He knows, director knows cinematic treatment also. Scenario is good. Dialogues are also approximately good. But I am not saying about its cinematic value, or I am not saying about its scenario. But in this video, our main factor is news reporting and its faults. Another, when we told about news reporting and its faults, we had to say about women empowerment. So now I am concentrating to women empowerment, and I try to see Aattam. It's a Malayalam film. In Aattam, there also director is a man. Even if it is so, he has justified a woman. Actually, that woman is the good woman. Everybody knows. She is having an affair with a man. That man has already married. She knows it. He too knows this factor. But she is having interest with him, and slight kissings are happening frequently. For these kissings, who is taking more interest? This lady is taking interest. First kissing they have shown. Actually, it may be the first and greatest kissing in that film. How does it happen? This man, her lover, I told he is a married man also. This lover, this man was staying in one corridor with sorrowful atmosphere. Then she asked, I am saying it's ideas only. I am not saying it's dialogue. Then she asked, why are you worried? He was also not able to say the actual matter. Then she took initiative and she told, I shall remove your sorrows. And she is asking his lips. She is inviting his lips. She is calling his lips. When she got his lips, I will say, she was not kissing, instead of that she was licking his lips. Initially she took interest and both of them started to kiss, not with the kiss of love, and they did the kiss of sex. They did only kissing at lips only. It has taken a lot of time. In between their kissing and embracing, their bodies have been touched together, and it happened so many times. It has happened frequently. But so she is a good lady. But finally, when film stops, completes, she selects some men and she rejects some men. She rejects her own lover also, and she selects some other men. What a crime other men have done. Main matter is, one night when she was sleeping, somebody touched in her breast. That is the main matter. Why has she taken it as a great matter? She is doing another sins with her own lover. Actually, everybody could recognize. She told about one person who has touched her breast, but everybody knows that man hadn't touched her. Everybody knows the proper person. That was her own lover. Everybody knows. If her own lover touches her breast, why should he hide it from her? Because Most of the time they are kissing too much time. In between their kissing, they are embracing each other for a lot of time. That time breast is touching in his chest. So it is a great matter. So if he does it, if he has done when she was sleeping, he was able to say, that is a great crime for him. If he has done it, that is a great crime. If others have done, that may be a crime. So we say about this woman as a saint. We give the crown of a saint to this lady. That is a good matter. Finally, she does the judging and she rejects some men. Except this lover, other men are really good. They haven't touched her. They really respect her. They really spoke with her properly. Some of them suspected, if she says these kind of words, we can't believe without a reason. We have to find out its facts. Nowadays, what is the main problem of Kerala is, one woman will say, he touched me, he harassed me. Then everybody will say, she is a good lady. And that man is a bad person. Sometimes they may have lived for years, 7 or 8 years. Sometimes they may have lived for months. Sometimes they may have lived with weeks or days. But one time, if he thinks, I have to go from this relationship, that becomes as a crime against her, against him. And opposite way, in between their relationship, if she thinks, oh, I have got bored, I have to go far away from this kind of relationship. If she goes from that relationship, that won't be a crime for her. Why is it like this? Why do we justify this kind of ladies? Same sins both of them have committed. This kind of problems are happening in between married couples. Because of that, divorcing happens. Sometimes man may apply for divorcing, sometimes woman. Most of the cases, one study says most of the women are trying to give application for divorcing. Anyway, divorcing application man can give, women can give. But they are married couple. They lived for years, or they lived for months, or they lived for a certain period. Afterwards, they decided they have to be separated, and they are giving notice for divorcing. If they have divorced, they go to different houses. There won't be relationship. There is no case. But if it happens in between two married people, same thing may happen to two lovers. Whoever don't have married legally, there also certain time, after some weeks, after some days, after some months, or after some years, they may think, I stop this relationship. They can also stop like that. But in that relationship, If man stops the relationship, lady will give case. Man's photo will come, video will come, news will come, and he will be offended. Same way, woman, this girl lover tries to go away from relationship, nothing will happen. That man has to be told as Nirasha Kamugan in Malayalam. Nirasha Kamugan means, approximate English is the lover who is disappointed. They will be living with sorrows. He can live with sorrows forever and ever. Same thing happens to opposite way. She will give case against him. It is not a good matter. But I am not describing about Aattam. Aattam is a film. It's women empowerment. Our matter was only about newspaper proper reporting, and when we spoke about newspaper reporting, we had to say about women empowerment. So I told about Aattam also, because after some 2-3 days after Olympics final ceremony, Aattam also have been awarded. And I would like to say one more thing, and I stop this. Some days ago, it is also related with women empowerment and improper reporting. Some days ago, Justice Hema report has come. It is related with the film industry. In that film industry, so many women have to have sex with forcefully. They had to have sex with the men. These men will say compromise. That kind of some words they have used. What am I saying means, if one man says you have to have sex with me, why does this woman goes to that man? She should go away from that man. She should go away from that film, or she has to complain against him. She didn't do it, and she has had sex with that man. After this all, she is saying these kind of words to Justice Hema. That is improper. So, and another one thing. What is the relationship with beauty and actress? In good films like Adur Gopalakrishna's films, or good films like G. Ravindan's films, or good films like Shaji and Karun's films, or good films like John Abraham's films, beauty doesn't have relationship with the actress. Bad films will have to say beauty is related with actress. Because what is cinema? Cinema is the story of a queen, or it is the story of a beggar, or it is the story of a prostitute, or it is the story of a woman who is living in slum, or it is the story of a IAS woman, or it is the story of a educated woman. Anyway, so many women are living in this earth. Their story is coming. And men's story is also coming. In this, women are all beautiful. Some of them are beautiful. Some others are ugly. Beggar is there. Prostitute is there. Queen is there. Different types of women are there. So, what is the use of a beautiful woman in cinema field? If you see good films like Atur Gopala's films or G. Ravindan's films, beauty doesn't have any kind of speciality. If it is a story of a beautiful woman has to act there. If it is the story of a beggar, real beggar has to have, in our mind, we have to see the proper beggar's life. What kind of dress they wear, that kind of dress has to be worn. What kind of face they will have, same face they have to have. So beauty doesn't have any kind of relationship with good films. One example I say and I stop this. When I see G. Ravindan's some films, I think he may have taken those actors from the proper spot. In some shops, in some villages, in Japan, one village we can see some women with poverty. They are living there. I think, I have thought, he may have got these women from that village. He may have got these women from that exact spot. Acting is not a great creativity. Especially in film, that isn't a great creativity. Very easily, one director can make them act. Anyway, I have got that kind of feeling. That much structure those women have. For example, I would like to say about Ammarian, John Abraham's Ammarian. In that John Abraham's Ammarian, we see different types of mothers. All aren't they beautiful? When I started this class, I told about newspaper reporting. For that purpose, very simply, I told black is to be told as black and white is to be told as white. Same way, as a conclusion, I conclude about a good film. How do I conclude? Again, I can repeat the word, black is to be told as black and white is to be told as white. It is film. Slight changes I make, and I would like to say, beauty is to be told as beauty and ugly is to be shown as ugly. That is good film. In Ammarian, before starting film, we will read the names of the artists who has participated in that film. There we will see the names of photographer, videographer, cinematographer, editor, musician, singer, makeup artist. Those names we will hear. Those names we will read. In between, names of actors and actresses names area came. There, what has John Abraham written there? Actors and actresses. In that area, John Abraham written, your brothers and sisters who has not applied makeup. In Malayalam, properly he has written, അഭിനേതാക്കൾ മേക്കപ്പ് ഇടാത്ത നിങ്ങളുടെ സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാർ. I don't know the exact English of that Malayalam. Even if it is so, I just translated it 2 sentences ago. Once again I say it and conclude this. Beauty is to be shown as beauty and ugly is to be shown as ugly. If ugly has come in between beauty, how many percentage of ugly, how many percentage of dirts have reached in that beauty? That is to be exactly show like that. In ugly has to be shown as ugly. There also, in ugly, some beauty may have reached. How many percentage of beauty has reached there? How much of beauty has mixed with that ugly? That has to be exactly, it is to be shown. That is good feeling. So, actress and beauty doesn't have relationship. So, we can make good films. If you make good films, no need of one sexual treatment with a man. If it happens, don't act in that film. Don't participate in that film. And go away from that film and complain against the person. No need of Justice Hema report. If women are good, no need of Justice Hema report. I am not criticizing all women. Good women are also there. But some women are spoiling Kerala's culture and they are polluting Kerala. Actually, Kerala's name is God's own country. They are spoiling the name of God's own country. We shall make that name God's own country. Okay? Thank you very much.